Every year, Sturgis Charter Public School has a couple one-act plays. East and West both take part in this. You guys, I have with me today Diana Young and Anna Botsford, both theater directors. I want to talk to you about this year's one-act plays. Let's start with you, Anna. What play are you guys producing?
We are doing A Wrinkle in Time, which many people will remember as one of their favorite books by Madeleine L'Engle, but it's been adapted for the stage by Morgan Gould, who is actually a Cape person. She went to Falmouth High School and now is in New York doing her own theater company, and so she's adapted this one-act production of the classic novel, which is kind of awesome.
That is really cool to have that local connection too, and for students of yours to see that they can also go on to create wonderful theater.
Absolutely,
A great role model there. And you are doing...
We are doing We Might Be Heroes. It's a play by Kevin Broccoli, who is not local to the Cape, but local to New England. He's from Cranston, Rhode Island. This show is kind of scenes and monologues all based on a premise of aliens coming to attack the Earth. And in this play, the government has asked anybody with superpowers to come and kind of register to help fight the aliens. So there are scenes and monologues from people who have superpowers, don't have superpowers. So there's a lot of fun stuff going on there.
That is really fun. Now, do you take student suggestion or do you guys pick the plays on your own?
I picked A Wrinkle in Time on my own after doing a lot of different readings of one-act plays. I decided something I really wanted to challenge myself with was to work with physical theater, and so I'm using a lot of actors to create the set using their own bodies, and this particular script offered a lot of ways for me to do that, so I really liked that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I would say I normally go with the same route of I read a lot of plays and kind of pick the ones that I like. This play in particular, there are hundreds of scenes and monologues to choose from, so it was kind of fun because I had the students read all of those scenes and we kind of picked a selection of them based on the ones that they liked. So they had a little bit of ownership on it too.
So fun. Is it tough is it easier or more difficult to produce a one-act play?
I think it's a little bit of both.
Yeah, I mean, we're not working together like we do with the larger plays in the fall, so it's a little bit more on us. But it's also a shorter script to work with. I don't know.
I think the hardest part about a one-act is just finding one that you really like. Because in order to get a play that still has a lot of meat to it and really great characters and a really solid story, it's kind of hard to pack that into 40 minutes or so. So I think that's the challenge that I always have with the one act, is how can I still make it as meaningful and meaty and full of things for the students to work with and still be within that time limit.
Right. And while you guys are not working together right now producing the play, you will join together when you take both one-act plays to the Massachusetts Educational Theater Guild Festival. So tell me, what is this experience like for students?
So MITG, as it's called, is such a great day for students to come together with other students from all over Massachusetts. Hundreds of schools participate, and they're placed at different places around the state. We will be at Bourne High School on March 4th with 8 other schools, and we get to see great theater from all of these schools, meet kids with the same passion and interests, learning together, playing together, getting to know each other, and getting to support each other's work, which is really, really great. Yeah. I wanted to add on to that.
It's just a really fun kind of all-day festival of theater, and there's a competitive nature to it in that at the end you're adjudicated by a panel of judges. At the end of the day, a few schools will be asked to move on to the semifinals level, but regardless of whether or not you're moved on, it's always a really positive experience because of all the people that are there and just working together and supporting one another. And each school is usually given an award for a moment that was really appreciated by the judges, or some technical elements that they really enjoyed. So everybody kind of gets a moment to feel special and pride, and so it's great even if you don't move on. So it's just a really fun day.
And I think important too, it gives opportunities for students who may not be particularly athletic, who may not have that competition in their life. This is an experience for them to sort of get out and interact with other schools and have that competition, even though they may not participate in sports.
Right. Yes, absolutely. Definitely.
What do you think is the best thing that kids take away from the MITG festival?
I think I would say this is like a phrase that the festival itself uses, is the spirit of festival. You know, everybody is there to present something they've worked really hard on, and there's a lot of support and encouragement for that. So I think being able to say, you know, yeah, we did this for a whole group of people who are not our typical, you know, Sturgis community audience, and that group did that really wonderful play. So I think that whole spirit of festival is kind of the biggest takeaway from it.
The pride in the work that they've done. At the end of the day, before the award ceremony at MITG, there's a talk back session in rooms, and different groups come together and they talk about each show that was performed that day, and the groups offer feedback, questions, and compliments for each group of performers and plays. And so you get to kind of support your own show and like defend it and talk about how wonderful it was, and you also get to ask questions about other shows. So it gives a lot of pride in the work, and it offers you a chance to kind of learn about the work other kids are doing.
Awesome. And then, of course, we don't want to miss it here at home on Cape Cod. We want to see the One Act Plays. When can we do that, and where will they be shown?
They'll be February 10th, 11th, and 12th at Cape Cod Community College. They've been kind enough to host us there again, like we did for the fall. There are evening shows at 7 o'clock on Friday and Saturday, and then there's a matinee each on Saturday and Sunday.
Thank you both so much for stopping by today, telling us all about your One Act Plays.
Thank you.
Look forward to seeing them at Cape Cod Community College, and all are welcome to go get tickets. How much do tickets cost?
They're $5 for students of any school and $10 for general admission. And to reserve a ticket, you can always come and just get tickets at the door, but we do take reservations at StageTix, so that's STAGETIX at SturgisCharterSchool.org.
Perfect. Thank you guys so much. We really appreciate it. Of course, my guests today were Diana Young and Anna Botsford, theater directors at Sturgis East and West Charter Public School.